What's going on, guys? It's Fox, and in today's video tutorial I'm going to be showing you how to burn the Blu-ray disc exploit for the PS5. So in the meantime, you want to go in my description and download my repack. So after you download it, in the description, just right click, press extract here. Okay, after you extract my pack, you want to open it up, and the first things first is we're going to go ahead and install Image Burn. So let's go ahead and install it. So just right click, run as administrator. If you don't have that option, it doesn't matter. Okay, after that's installed, we're going to go ahead and burn the image. Now, I also included the older images for Victorious' exploit here. So what we're going to be doing is burning the auto jailbreak, and these are the older ones. Sorry about that, I had my browser pop up. So these are the older ones I've included. We don't need these. I put them in the pack in case you need them or want them or whatever not. This is the newest version here. Now, before we get started, you need to have an internal Blu-ray burner in your computer, or you can use an external one. I'm not going to go over it. You just want to use Blu-ray disc rewritables. You can buy them on eBay or Amazon or wherever. They're just rewritables. Make sure you get the rewritables so you can rewrite the image over and over again in case new updates come out or whatever. They were cheap. I bought them like 2 years ago. I think it was like $20 or $30 for a 10-pack of them, so they're super cheap to buy. It was a 10-pack of rewritables. So I'll show you what to do next. Just in case you're wondering which ones I bought, these are the ones that I bought. I bought them about 2 years ago when the jailbreak first came out. I have a printer that can print directly on discs. That's why I got these printable ones. I'm sure by now they have cheaper ones that you can buy. This was like $20 or $30 like I said. So yeah, that's why I bought them. So let's jump back into the tutorial. I'm going to show you how to do everything. Okay, what you want to do is, for the first time we haven't, just open up Image Burn. I'm going to show you a trick here. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Okay, we open up Image Burn and the blank disk is inside the drive. We're going to close it. Since this is the first time I actually installed Image Burn on this computer. I have it on my other computers. We're going to open up this folder. Make sure it's version 12 right here. See, that's the latest version. Don't use this one. That's why I named it old version. We're going to open up this folder and we're going to right click on it, and we should... Okay, so what you're going to do is, in case you have other burning software, you can right click and click properties, and we're going to change this, and we're going to change it to Image Burn, then press OK. You don't have to do this if you don't want to. I just like having the function there. Okay, now that you told the program how to use the image, what you want to do is just want to right click, and you want to click Burn with Image Burn. And that will automatically queue up the file. Okay, I'm going to show you how to burn this. Uncheck the box that says verify, otherwise we'll be here all day. Where the C it says max, you don't want to do this on max speed, otherwise it's going to burn at maximum speed. Depending on your Blu-ray rewritable discs, this disc is able to burn at 2x. So I'm going to change this to 2x. You can go lower, but I'm just going to do a 2x. Sometimes if you go too low on the read and write speeds, it's actually going to write at maximum speed. So you could just do 2x and go from there, and just press the right button. See, it says the disk needs to be formatted before you can write to it. Would you like to format it? Just press yes. This is a brand new disk. I've never used it before. It's kind of like a flash drive. And this is our data down here, and you can see what's going on. We're at 0% erasing. I'll be back when this is done. If any problems come up, I'll let you know. Also, in writing images to disk for future reference, just so you know, I've been writing images to disks since the PS2 age. Always write with slow images. When you write with too much of a write speed, you'll get errors sometimes. So you always want to do slow speed. So this is going to take a little bit. Very important, this is going to take a while, so just let it do its thing, okay? So go do something else in the meantime. You can always check your progress bar. See, it says zeroing sectors. We're at 5%. This is the first time I've actually rewritten a Blu-ray disc before, so I'm not sure how long this is going to take. Okay, it took about 40 to 45 minutes to write the image to the disk, LOL. Everything's all complete. We're all set, ready to go, and now we'll proceed with the tutorial. So you want to just go ahead and press OK, and that should eject the dish. If not, just manually eject the disk, and we'll be all good. I forgot to check the box to eject the disk, so yeah, we're all good right now. So go ahead and we're going to turn the PS5 on, and I'll show you what to do next. Okay, the system's turned on. Let's open our account. Okay, go ahead and take your Blu-ray disc and put it into the PS5. Remember, this side has to face inside the machine. Don't put it in the other way. I know you young bucks don't know how to be using them discs, LOL. Okay, so I put the disc in. Now we're just waiting for it to boot up. As you can see in the middle of the screen, it was the disc was spinning, the disc logo. As you can see, we're inside of the disc, and you should be seeing the same thing I'm seeing. On the right hand side, it says auto jailbreak. On the left hand side, it says PS5 auto jailbreak. If worse comes to worse and you didn't get this far, or something happened or whatever, just take your disc, put it back into the computer, and rewrite the image to it. So just giving you a heads up so you do that. So what we want to do is we're going to go ahead and press X, and we're going to open up the disc. The problem is I have my Elgato capture card, so I have to figure out how to capture this so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, I'm going to have to use my phone to record this, which sucks because the video quality is not going to work. It has to do with my capture card settings, and I don't know how to tweak them where I can do this, so I'm going to have to go to my phone. Very sorry about that. Be back. Go ahead, press X on there. After that loads up, it's loaded now. You want to head over to Pipeline, and on the first one it says all-in-one UTMX1.pipe. We're going to run that jailbreak. So that's an all-in-one package with Etahen, so we're all set, ready to go. So go ahead and press X on that. As you can see, we can select the ones with the two, I don't know what those are called in terms, those two little highlighting tools. That's your selector. So we're just going to press section 1. It says 1.all_in_1-UTMX1.pipe. So we're just going to press the first selection. So you want to go ahead and press on this. This is going to take me about like under 2 minutes to launch. So I'm going to show you what to do. It's going to ask you to close the Blu-ray drive. That means it has been done successfully. So let it do its thing, and I'll show you how to close the disk drive. So let that run. I'll be back. It will say close disk player to continue. So I'll show you when you'll get that message. It will be highlighted like that where it says debug. When you see this message, that means it jailbreaks successfully. So now I'll show you what to do. On your controller, you want to press the PlayStation logo button on here. Sorry for the poor quality. You want to press the down key on the D-pad. Then where it says switcher, press X on switcher. Then disk player, press X on that. Then it says close application. Very important. You have to do this, otherwise the jailbreak will not work. Hey, I wanted to go over some important steps and tips. Very important here. So pay attention to this diagram I made you. Before we close the application for debug settings, see it says debug, close disk player to continue. If this disappears and you're not sure how to close the application, this is how you know the jailbreak's stuck and it's working. See down here it says menu, press X to return to the menu. That's how you know it worked. So from there we want to close it out how I explained it in the video by using the controller. Then what you want to do is just make sure, after you do that, you want to make sure that you press this button here that says close application. Very important. You want to close what I just colored in. You want to close the application. If you do not close the application and you just press the home button on the controller, the jailbreak will not work and the jailbreak will not stick because it's canceling out the jailbreak. So very important that you follow this video to a T so you don't run into any problems or anything, okay? Very important. Do these steps correctly to avoid any problems. So you have to always make sure you close it that way. Then you'll get this. That's fine. Don't worry about that. This is going to take a second. I'll be back when it's done. Okay, that's normal. So go ahead and press OK on there. And then you'll see everything starting to populate. I usually let this sit until it stops a little bit. And as you can see, everything's loading up. Everything stopped. I didn't touch anything. As you can see, I'm still on the home screen. So just press the the L1 trigger to head back to the game section. And as you can see, we'll see if this loads. And see, it did load it up, even though it showed a circle with a line through it, where the application can't run. That's just an old history, so don't worry about that. So press OK on there, and we'll try to see if a game launches. I didn't want to play the intro of that or whatever, but as you can see, the game is launched. Don't worry about that. Like when you first load it, it's showing old cache, where it's showing a circle with a line through it, like you can't load the application, but everything's working with this. So I'm gonna go back on the computer now. Anyway guys, that's it for this video tutorial. Like and subscribe to the Fox Den. If you personally ask me which jailbreak would you use the WebKit or would you use the disk drive exploit? I prefer using the WebKit exploit. The reason why is it's less wear and tear on your hardware. It's more digital. I'm going to be doing a video guide shortly on how to upgrade. This system's on 5.50. I'm actually going to be upgrading it to OFW 6.0. I'm not going to be going to version 7. The reason why I'm not going to version 7 is because the games work on either firmware 6, the newer ones. They either work on 6 or 7. You never want to go too high. If you can go a little bit higher, but not necessarily go too high, I'm going to be staying on firmware 6. So later on in the week or so or whatever, I'll make a video guide on how to upgrade via offline to firmware 6.x. The reason why I'm doing that is newer games came out, so we can play the newer games. That's it for the tutorial, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Have an awesome day. Like and subscribe to Fox Den. I'll see you later. Have a wonderful day.